Good morning, little lovies. Today is Thursday. It's May 21st. May 21st? I'm pretty sure it's May 21st. Did we check the calendar? It is May 21st. I had a moment that I was a little confused. What I am confused about though is that it's Thursday, but it's kind of like a Thursday Friday because we don't have school tomorrow, which usually would be like, yay, we don't have to come to school and we can sleep in. But this time I didn't plan extra schoolwork, I didn't plan schoolwork for you tomorrow. Now, if there's something you didn't get done this week, it might be a good idea to still work on it tomorrow, or it might be a good idea to work like extra hard today, and then you get a little bit of a free pass. And there's no school on Monday either. So it was a 4-day week, a 4-day weekend, and then next week, it's only 4 days of school again. So we are so close. You're doing such a good job. I know you can do it. I want you to finish well. It's been a hard thing. It's been a hard thing for me. It's been a hard thing for my house. But we can do it because we can do hard things, right? Okay, so here is the day. It's Thursday. It's May 21st. So if I have 2 blues for my week this week, do you remember what would come after blue? If we check our pattern up here, blues, then it would be a red. And what we'll do today is we'll continue it all the way through the end of the week today to Saturday. So 21 is red. Tomorrow for 22 is going to be red. And then Saturday, the 23rd, after those 2 reds, remember, we're gonna have a green one. So to end out our week, we would be at red, red, green. And then that kind of completes our whole week for this week, which is great. And then next week, we'll kind of back up into the weekend too. If we count days smarter, I'll add 1 more, and we would be at 162 days smarter. 1, 6, 2. 1 group of 100, 6 groups of 10, and 2 groups of 1. So your passwords did you write it this week? DID did. And then our memory verse is John 3:16. So I hope that you're practicing that and you're learning it. That's a great one to store in your heart. The weather looks nicer. Do you see how it's almost lighter even this morning? It's because the black clouds aren't here with the rain. But it's looking kind of windy today at my house. So hopefully it won't be too blustery today. I always think of Winnie the Pooh on blustery days. That's okay though. So, are you ready for your work for the day? So, calendar math with your password. Go ahead and do your password for Thursday and for Friday, please. And we'll just round out the week. And I was going through some work, some of the packets that have been turned in to me. And there was one of our friends. It was so awesome. They practiced their password like 4 times every day. They just filled up the line with their password, filled it up. That's a great way to get it into your heads and keep your fingers nice and strong too, like your finger muscles. Here's your entry. It's a bunch of zoo animals, and your job is to figure out if you can hear the beginning sound and the ending sound in each word. Now, it's not how you actually would spell that word. Okay, so this one, if we called it a worm, we would start with a W, worm, and we'd end with an M. If you called it a snake, you'd start it with a S and end it with a snake, a K sound. Now, your parents might say that's not how you're supposed to make. That's okay. We just want to do the sounds that you hear at the beginning and the ending of each of these animals. So snake or worm, that looks like a lion. So go through. Then I want you to also know that today for show and tell, we are going to do things that start with the letter Z, or you can do a zoo animal. So here's some ideas for zoo animals. And then if you need ideas of things that start with the letter Z, I got you helping you out a little bit on that too. Here's your Z book for today. You can flip through. Although this one doesn't have a lot of Z ideas, it's more of a thing that you do that makes the zzz, zzz, zzz sound. That was a big hint for the book. So, but with your book today, read it, find the passwords, go through. You can even color them if you'd like to. Remember, you're gonna keep these books. Keep them, because your big book ring, you can just stick them on your big, huge book ring. I'm looking for Caleb's, but it's not real close to me, or I'd grab it for you. But, so you should have like a whole bunch of these books now. And if you really want to stretch your brain one day, take them off and put them in alphabetical order, because I did not do that for you as we loaded them this year during the school year. Go ahead and write here in your ABC book 2, Z is for, and then my challenge for you, maybe not today, but as we move on into summer and get ready for our first grade, if you go through your book and you are missing any pages that you did not get a chance to do for that page or that letter, and maybe it's because you were sick, or maybe it's because we had a short week and we just didn't quite get to it that week, or who knows why we didn't get to it. Things come up sometimes, but that's an opportunity for you to go through, and now you can write in this book and fill the pages so that you've got them all. And then this is kind of a fun thing to keep and hold on to as you get bigger, to look back in a memory box of your handwriting. And I just honestly was flipping through, and I was looking at Caleb's from like the letter M, which is one of the first ones we did, and letter T. And just, it's so cool to see how much better his handwriting is. So I know that your books are exactly the same way. So sometimes it's fun to look like up here at the top where the date is and see where we were in school, and then see your handwriting, or how you grew in your ability to draw your pictures. So sometimes I like to do that. Here's math. And I actually have 2 pages for math today. This one, it says, I can compare 2 objects using measurable attributes. Whoa, measurable attributes? It just means how tall it is, the height, how long it is, the length, or how heavy it is, the weight. So those were all things that we worked on yesterday on our Zoom. If you missed our Zoom, it's probably worth watching that one today to help you with some vocabulary. So you're gonna find 2 different objects, and then you're gonna cut out these words on the bottom, and you're gonna put the word on the right side depending on the object. So if I had my coffee cup, you know how I feel about my coffee cup, and I had a glue stick. So I would think, okay, so which one's taller? Which one's longer? Which one's heavier? Which one's lighter? So you're gonna use those math words today to talk about 2 different objects. Now, you can find any 2 objects in your house. Make sure that you have permission from your mama, or your daddy, or your grandma, or your grandpa, or your auntie, or whoever you are with to do that though, please. So cut them out, glue them on. Then when you're done, I do have a chapter 11, Show Me What You Know Me. So you'll have to have some help with moms and dads to do that. And then on the back, it looks funny. This is where you're gonna use your Unifix cubes. So here, I want you to give me 2 cube trains and circle the longer one. So you'll start it here. Give me 2 cube trains and trace them and circle the longer one. And down here, give me 2 cube trains that are about the same. About the same. Okay, so there's your Show Me What You Know Me. And then I grabbed this one too, just as a reminder. If you haven't done your Mystery Science 5, go ahead and get that going today. And then this is the page that you're gonna need in a couple days after you complete our experiment. So, I hope you have a great day. I look forward to seeing you on our Zoom call for a little Z action. And I will see you soon. Have a great day.